Yeah. YouTube! What's up, baby? Back in this thing again for another review. This is Q's Insight. I'm Callie, and today we're here to talk about From Season 4, Episode 9, alright? So if you've been to this channel before, you already know how we do it. We started off with the premise. 3 favorite scenes. The grade. And then we to the next one, right? So again, we got to get this right. So this is From Season 4, Episode 9. This is the last episode before the finale. You know, sorry for coming with the review late, but just had stuff going on, you know, in real time. So, but I figure, you know, let's get the review out here before the season finale episode comes out, and then I got to do the review for that. If you guys haven't seen this episode, definitely pause this video, go back and watch the episode, then come back so that way nothing gets spoiled for you. If you don't care about spoilers, then, you know, go ahead and stay and watch the video. And then, like I said, if you guys already seen the episode, then you're here for a reason, right? So I'm going to kind of give my review / opinion / spoil talk for From Season 4, Episode 9. All right. I won't dive into every aspect of it, but majority of it I will dive into it. So if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you kind of get an idea of what you will see. If the spoil doesn't bother you. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, if it does, then pause this video, go watch the episode, then come back. But anyways, so in this episode we pick up where we left off last time. We kind of still have the situation of the people of the town making a plan with Boyd, and Boyd is basically getting everybody ready to remove the bottle tree, right? There's certain things that they need in order to do this, to make Jade's plan come to fruition. They need this rope made, you know, and of course they need other people. So the townspeople start making this rope so that way they can let Jade and Tabitha down into the tunnels. We end up seeing a scene where Sophia, well, there's a lot with Sophia in this episode, I'll say that, but you know, we end up seeing a scene with Sophia, and she ends up getting to Clara and revealing who she is to Clara. We then find out that Clara was a mole for the Man in Yellow / Sophia. And Sophia needs Clara to do some of her bidding in order to make everything transpire the way that she wants it to. So after revealing herself to Clara then comes with Sophia to Sophia's house, and she ends up cutting her hand and cutting Clara's hand and then putting them together, and from that, you know, the blood's mixed. So then she tells Clara to go to Fatima and give her some of the blood, whatever it may be. And she's saying that, like, you know, everything is going according to plan, but some things need to be sped up. And that is, of course, giving the blood to Clara, Clara giving that blood to Fatima, or speeding up the cycle. So that's what she does do. She visits Fatima and gives her the drink. Fatima, and of course, drinks it, no questioning anything, I guess, right? And then she, like, later on goes, lays down. We find out that she starts losing her hair. She lifts up her shirt. The bad veins that were, like, kind of like on her torso area is starting to spread up higher. So Sophia's getting what she wanted. We also see, there's a scene where we see Sophia cutting the rope that is going to be used for Tabitha and Jade to be, lowered down into the caves. So that's not good. We also have the fact that Victor got visited by the boy in white and was told to not let them take down the tree. If they take down the tree, something bad is going to happen. So he goes back into town. He tries to prevent them from taking out the tree. Boyd ends up locking them up to stop, the havoc that's going on. So we'll see what happens with that situation. We also have Henry going back and forth between Fromville and whatever this fake version or real version, however you want to say it, of life is. And it's still continuing to tell him that, like, you need to find a way to disconnect from your anchor from the Fromville so that way you can come back over here. And his anchor is Victor. So he doesn't want to take out Victor because, that's his son. So we don't know. Is he going to try to do it? What is going to happen? That is yet to be seen for that situation. We also have the fact that Jade and Tabitha actually, are heading into the cave, whatever it may be, and they put up this plastic material to hide the hole. So, and then they put a talisman over it, thinking that, this is going to prevent the monsters from coming in. As they start doing their thing to find the bones, and they find the bones, we see that there's a whole bunch of bones in there. So I don't know, like, if that's previous versions of themselves, if that's the kids, you know what I'm saying? Because if it's the kids, why is there so many bones? There's only supposed to be like 7 or 4 or 5, whatever, I don't know. But there was a lot of bones in there. The monsters do show up. They do kind of start having a conversation with Jade and Tabitha. And right when things seem like it's about to get real hairy, the episode ends. So that's that. Crazy episode. I cannot wait for the finale, and this episode was great. My 3 favorite scenes on this one is going to have to be the revealing of Sophia showing Clara that she's the man in yellow. Like when she took her glasses down, her eyes turned black. That was a crazy scene. It just was crazy. So I'll give that one of my favorite scenes. This may be out of order. This may be spoilers. I'm sorry I didn't say that already, but I give that to be one of my favorite scenes. Second favorite scene will probably be this scene between Tabitha and Jade. Getting down there into the caves, right? And seeing these bones and whatnot, right? And then just leaving us at a cliffhanger. We don't know what's going to happen to them at this last second. We see the monsters approaching them. Is the plan going to work with the plastic sheet and the talisman there, or the monsters are going to knock that down and come say hello for real? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What a crazy ending scene. So that'll be my second favorite scene. My third favorite scene, like I said, this may be out of order or spoilers. So my third favorite scene, I would probably say the scene between Henry and this other Victor, right, in this other realm, right? Him saying like, everything is good over here, bro. You need to whatever you need to do to get over here. You need to get over here. Eloise is here, Miranda's here, I'm here. You got a grandson. You know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. You need to get rid of this anchor. Well, Victor, the anchor is you in the other world. If I get rid of you in the other world, like, it's a crazy situation. And it's just like Henry came to this place not knowing if anything was real. Then he finds his son. Then he's finding out all these other things that happened to his family members, finding out, Tabitha is Miranda reincarnated, and now he's dealing with this whole situation of going into a real world or a fake world or whatever it is. And it's just like, it's a lot to handle. And I think that I like this. I like it. You know what I'm saying? So that would be my third favorite scene. The grade for this episode, definitely one of my favorite episodes. You know what I'm saying? Probably out of all 10 episodes, I already know this next episode is going to be fire. It's going to be fire. So out of all 10 episodes, I would say there was probably like 5 to 6 of them I felt they did a really good job. The other 4, they did a good job, but it just was lower tier to me. But anyways, for the grade for this, I'm going to have to give this a 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. They couldn't have done really anything better for me to get the grade higher. It just was what it was, and it was a great episode. I definitely loved it. Can't wait for tomorrow for the next final episode. You know what I'm saying? If you guys saw the episode, let me know what were some of your favorite scenes. What grade do you give this? What has been your favorite episode thus far? Is this your favorite episode? What do you think is going to happen next in the season finale? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to be bummed out to have to wait for another 1 year or 1.5 years or 2 years for season 5 to come out? Let me know some of your opinions down below. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Please hype up the video if you can. I'll be back on here with more reviews, of course, with the last episode review for this season. And then, when it picks back up, definitely. And then other reviews for other movies and TV shows as well. So stay tuned if you like what you see. All right. Until next time.